Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. So welcome to Pga 2K23, the My Career Grind series, as I'm just continuing to play through and continue to just participate in the My Career mode. So I'm starting in my second season of the PGA Tour now. Finished last season, actually made it all the way through the Tour Championship, but had a really bad outing then. But just getting there in my first season was probably quite good, especially since I've been ramping up the difficulty. So before I get into anything further, let me just explain what my goals in the series here are, which is ultimately to get to the point where I can play competitively at master level difficulty. I'm currently at Pro-Am difficulty. One of the other things that I've seen that is supposed to help, and has certainly been with the additions I've made, is to try to get legendary fittings across all my clubs. I'm not quite there yet, so I'm working through that. But that is ultimately what I'm trying to do. I'm playing a full set of rounds in every championship and every event to give me the most opportunities. You can see here I'm at tier 5. I've got one rival left to beat. Obviously we're all tied for first right now since we've got no points or standings. The sponsors came over with me from the end of last season, even though I finished 29th out of 30 in the Tour Championship, so again, not a great outing. So one of my goals, certainly the best opportunity, or the way I know I have improved, is if I can make the cut in every event. And probably a little bit of a stretch goal is if I can qualify for all the main events. Initially when I started, I was having so much difficulty. I think in the first 10 events I was cut 7 times. So, I should be able to tell pretty quickly if I'm doing better. I would hope, having gone through a whole season, things would improve, because the other thing I did verify, if you watched the last episode, I wasn't sure when I moved over here if Craggy Heights, for example, was the course. It is. So I think everything's exactly the same, so we should be repeating and revisiting courses that I've been to. So that should certainly help as well, where I shouldn't have as much difficulty. But when I played through all these courses and I failed to qualify and make the cut, I was on, I think, beginner level difficulty still. I hadn't even switched up to amateur. So this certainly is going to be a difference, but that's what I'm going to look to do. So hope you follow along, and if you're new to the series, thank you. As always with anything on YouTube, if you guys like these, please mark the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm spread them around to more people. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'm pushing on to hopefully get to 1,000 subscribers. And by subscribing, it doesn't really cause anything negative to happen on your end. It just makes the channel a little more visible to you and lets you find things as I post them a little easier. So with that said, let's get going here into round 1.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Rich, Rambo, he has to be one of the toughest rivals out there, doesn't he?
This man has almost no weaknesses in his game, and last time they met, Ram had this player's number, so let's see who will be the better player this week.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Alright, so I haven't played in a little bit. I just wanted to try to make sure my swing was going well. It's about as good as I would expect. I'm worried I'm going to run into the bunkers, but we're going to try anyway.
And let's see what he can do here today.
So, I just don't know how far it's going to roll, but no, that worked.
Well done. Always a challenging approach to an elevated green.
Alright, so we're going to lose about 7 yards, put me at 242, gain a couple. It is a 3-wood, so I would say that I probably... what do I want to do? Let me try that. Looks like we're going to bounce over a little bit that way. This is a challenging course. I didn't know any better, you know, when I was playing before. Oof.
Well, it looks like
It's
they
close.
tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take a
It's
mighty
alright.
wallop to get there, but in a good position.
Yeah, I think I did quite well for what I had. Alright, let me flip this back to a chip. I think we're going to gain all that, but we're going to maybe slow it down a bit, a tad. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. He just mimicked me.
And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
I did not expect that at all.
That was a touch of class.
I was not expecting that to go in.
Yeah, look
So,
at those hands. What a chip shot.
an eagle to start. I would say that's pretty darn good. But if anything, I've learned not to get too cocky on this thing because it suddenly will eat you alive.
Shot here at this long par 4. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Ooh, too far over. I knew it as soon as it landed and went that way.
Birdied their last hole.
And as John Rahm
Bad
steadies himself
position.
over the ball.
Let's see. How's he going to do here? Ooh.
Oh, that was a beauty. Okay,
He's
time to return
he's
to
going to
the
make
action.
my life difficult.
Kenny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
So we're going to lose 20, 22, put me at 132, plus maybe another yard or two. So this might actually be all right the way it sits. Looks like I'm lying to the left a little, so I'm going to move that right on back.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
All right.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not
Outstanding
quite
shot.
as good as
High
Mr.
quality.
Ram, but
Be nice to see this one go down.
I
Let's
think
see
it
if
was
they make it.
decent.
This one's looking good.
Come on. All
Well
right.
done. Take the birdie. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Ooh, I always
Right.
love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
So maybe gonna lose a yard or so. So let me do that. See if we can make this work.
Going with the 7.
A little too far to the
This one
right.
needs to kick left. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Maybe not.
Just
Darn.
didn't drop.
I was not sure how much it would move, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy.
In she goes. Let's
But
head to
we'll
the
take
next.
the par.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Alright, hit it up there. Hopefully it should roll nicely. Yeah, the fairways are a lot tougher. I mean, I've obviously played the course. I don't remember it as well. But there's just not a lot of room here. So you gotta be
That's
really
tiny.
accurate.
This one from about 160 yards out.
I
Just a
don't
stroke
watch the
behind the leader.
PGA Tour, so I know nothing about like reality of these courses or anything. This doesn't seem like it'd be a real course, but it may be. I don't know. Alright. Not quite sure where to go, but we'll try this. Ooh.
Going with the 8-iron here.
The fast is pulling it over. And probably I didn't read the lie as well as I should have.
To John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time for the second
Oh,
shot.
I think I'm only trailing because of that crazy eagle I had.
Towards the green. This is from miles away.
It is. Oi, oi, oi. Looks like it's going to move quite a bit that way. So I am going to try to go in that direction. Close.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. And after a putt at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Which way? There's more room there. I probably should just go with that. Be a little safer. So the other way is shorter, but it's just really, really tight.
Well played, mate.
Wow, these are just super long holes. It's crazy. Alright. I think I read that pretty well.
And here we are with the third shot.
I do tend to like my flop shots, so I'm gonna stick with that. Because they just kind of get up there and stop. Ooh, not that good, but...
This putt is for a share of second.
Good stroke.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Moved a little
Just a
bit at
short
the
putt
end
remaining
there. It
here.
was online, probably 15 yards
Let's go to
away.
John Rahm.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And here we are with their fourth. Oh, great shot.
I guess he
Pulls
made
out
it
for a
in.
birdie.
Can't
And
see what he
dances
did.
his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot.
Not the greatest
Our current leader is enjoying
replay
a
there
one-shot
that they
lead.
have.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Alright. Always tricky. Oh no. I haven't had... I just really don't need that coming back. I don't need
Second
that
shot
coming
here
back,
on the
I'll tell
sixth.
you that. Alright, get back out there.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Hopefully we
We're
can
playing this one
pull
from
this
around
off.
120 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader.
Alright, we're gonna gain a yard. Just gonna move over some. Way
Needs a
too,
little ground
way
help
too
to the
far
left.
over. It's
That's
gonna be
well played.
a
Anything on the
long,
green from there was fine.
it's gonna be a long one.
A lot of work left for this par.
It is. Oh, oh my goodness.
That'll hurt the momentum. Currently a couple under for the round.
Alright, well,
And
I
now we
lost
find
one to
ourselves
him
with
there.
a par 4 here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this further. Good to see I can drive again, and I'm not gotten to the point where I
Well,
was
that'll
at
work,
the end
that's
of last
fine.
season, where I
Second shot here on the
was
7th.
just dropping things left and right. Alright, we're gonna lose 6 yards. So that'll put me in a decent spot here. Gonna move a little bit more that way. Alright, I like that. Good placement.
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing John Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Now, let's see, is he gonna make
Now
it?
move over to John Rahm.
Alright,
Oh, he's
he did
out in
not.
front here in this
So,
rivalry, but
can
he
we?
stay that way?
Yeah, can I
A
catch
putt
him
for a
here?
place in the top 10.
Alright, I should move a bit.
Oh, what a stroke.
Oh, more than a bit.
And
Ooh,
he'll
but
be
I
proud
got
of that
lucky.
one. Good way to bounce back from
Wow.
the hit the last.
Alright.
That will take him to 3 under. He's in a share of 7th place. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Alright,
Luke,
again,
probably
we're
one of
going to
the picturesque
gain
par threes on this golf course,
6.
if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Ooh, that went further than I expected, but we're getting a roll off the
harm,
hill.
no foul there with that shot.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Thinking
He's got
John's
some
going to do
work to
something
do, but he's
incredible.
only one
I guess
back from
not.
his rival.
Oh, you've made it.
Well,
What a
he did
play.
make it, so he hit a
Okay,
par.
let's get back to it, shall we? 15 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Come on, move over a bit.
And
Ooh,
with that
I'm
putt
lipping
hole,
these
it's
in
back to
again.
birdies. And a spot
I
in the
am-
top 5 also with that great shot.
Gotta fix my reads a
And now
bit
4 under
if
for the
I
day.
can.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Yes, never a bad thing.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Ooh, a little too far to the right. Nah, it'll slow down.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Alright, about there. Gonna lose a little distance. So again, I'm gonna put it there. Looks like a tiny bit of a move.
Opting for the 6 iron.
Kind of at
Yeah,
the
that was
flag.
good.
It's not bad.
Oh, lovely looking shot.
A little
In the
too
birdie
far
range
still,
of the
but
ninth.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
should. Oh,
So close.
oh. It moved over more than I
Par putt on the
thought.
table. I don't mind the look of this.
Alright.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an
It would have been
opportunity
nice,
was lost.
yeah, to get
Well,
the
Rich,
bird on
as we
that.
make the turn to the back 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly
Oh,
who's
no.
going to be ahead. at the
Oh
end of the
no. Well, we know who's going to be ahead
Have to work
after
extra hard to get out
this.
of this one.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Oh boy. Because, yeah, this is going to pull me back a lot. So I want to end up on the fairway. Yeah, this might work there.
This
Alright,
one
it
might roll into the
should.
rough. Sitting at -4.
Didn't think it was going
Tied
to go
for
that
6th
far.
position.
Darn it. Alright, we're going to lose 5 yards. Put me at 45. This should be okay, honestly. Can't really tell what the lie is. Alright, just get close.
Okay, so that's step 1. But now going to hold a mid-range putt. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
Ooh,
Nicely played. Good shot.
he got lucky, I
Let's
got
return
lucky
to
on
live
that.
play now. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Alright.
This for
Hmm.
par.
Oh, that's a nice line.
Goodness.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
I really wanted that so that I didn't lose any
Yeah, well
strokes.
hold. Let's move on to the next.
Alright, I
Oh,
gotta...
that's a shame. That'll drop them
Had
down the
2
standings,
bad
that's for
shots
sure.
off tees so far in all 10
Offer up that
holes.
hope of a hole in one.
Alright, so we're gonna fall back. We're gonna gain a yard. This is always tricky. Like, how close do I want to go?
Looks to have opted for the 8.
Alright, well, I'll move more to the middle than I wanted.
Control it though. Let's see.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Alright.
Get in the hole.
Nope. Still
That was
too
a
far
dominant
over.
attempt.
Alright, but we
This
didn't
putt
roll
line,
off.
10
That's
feet,
the most
good one to
important
make.
thing.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Come on.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
Alright, that's an important
Now
one.
move over to John Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh boy.
Well, that's a lovely shape shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Not sure
as it
what he did,
stands.
but it was a lovely shape shot, so I assume he, I don't know, faded it or drew it.
Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening.
Yeah.
And from there, they're
I'm
gonna be
being
able to go
bold.
for it. Second shot
Maybe
playing
because I'm
a little bit
stupid.
downhill, a little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Oh, I was worried about that lie pulling me further over, and it did.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes
Alright,
back.
I'll have to keep that in mind in the future, try to remember that. Because that was worse than I expected. Ooh, alright.
That was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Oh, Dr.
Alright,
Chabinsky strikes again.
birdies are good.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Ah, that slow is a little further more over than I wanted on that
And this
timing.
shot from about 150 yards out.
Another
3 strokes
waterfall
off the
hole.
lead.
Alright, we're gonna gain maybe a yard. We're gonna blow over a bit. So I think that's, well, that might actually work. I just gotta be really careful. I'm really pushing this. Alright, it should move me a little to the left anyway. Alright,
Choosing the
I didn't get
9-iron here.
slow. That would have been the
Oh,
worst
I guess
thing.
they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with
Whoa,
less
slow
club.
down.
Interesting.
Wow, that really, like, almost like someone
go for
shot it
John
off the
Rahm.
fringe.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
I hope not, because I'd like to beat him. But we
And
have
this putt
4,
is to move into the
likely
top 5.
4 rounds, so got a
It's
long
on
way to
good
go.
line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
I like it.
Alright.
2 in a row.
Those
And
are
leader
important.
is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Tied for second. I like
We
it.
have a par 4 on this one.
Alright. So we got some room here. Not bad. Again, the wider fairway kind of probably saved me
that's a
from a
heavy shot.
little bit of a
Henny,
sloppy
what have
shot
they got in
there.
front of them here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Alright, I'm gonna try that. It looks flat.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Kind of at the pin. Ooh. Much further than I expected,
Now
though,
there's a
still.
plate. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, terrible swing, but it might work.
That's
I
a
got
good
lucky.
putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
I don't like
And
the
that will
sloppy
take it to 6 under.
shots, but
So no
I'll
change
take
on
it.
leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Alright, so we're going to gain 4 plus 2, 6. So let's do that. Let it do its thing. Ah,
6 iron here.
the slow is...
This one's going to the right.
the slow killed me on that.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
This looks like the
Looks like
other
a
hole.
Lovely little draw there.
Oh boy.
Should find the green here.
I'm not
And
quite
back
sure
to
why
the
he's
play,
just
shall
not
we?
hitting them straight.
Second shot
Why
here
he's
on
drawing
the 15th.
and fading and whatever, but I guess he can do what he wants to do. Alright, I'm gonna try to slow this. Just gonna pull back. Wow. 30%. So you know what? Maybe I don't want to slow it as much. Ooh, could I? Nope.
Did that look good for a long time?
It did. But wow, this took off. Oh, wow. This is a rough green.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Yeah, that's a long way. Hit the power, but wasn't a great
Just
stroke.
a couple of inches away from finding that one. And just cleaning up for bogey on this hole.
Alright.
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Always time to get after it.
Looks like this one's heading safely for
Not
the fairway.
great, but good
Sitting
enough.
at 5 under par in their round. Currently
Alright.
tied for 3rd position.
So the 4 will move me. I think that'll work. Let's do that. As long as I don't hit the rough, I should have a good enough bounce here. Ah. I'll be okay, but just don't know how close we'll get. Well, that worked out better than I
Well,
thought.
that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
Like if I had hit it a
John
little
Rahm getting
straighter,
ready
I
for his
might
next
have
shot.
gotten really where I
And back
wanted
the
to
course
be.
with the live action. Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for
It
eagle.
would be. Is it going to move a bit? I'm going to move it a tiny bit.
That's tracking
All right.
for eagle.
For eagle.
We'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
He's very excited and very
Makes him
animated.
tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Wow, do I
Look
want
at just
to?
283 yards.
Ooh.
Listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
All right, well,
Wow.
we're
That's
further
gone
than we wanted, but
close to the surface here. The green
All
side
right.
rough.
all right, I'm not going to lose a lot. Again, I'd rather get close and be sure. Oh my goodness.
Wow, from a
Oh
dodgy lie, Rich.
my
How special was
goodness.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
I was not expecting
worth a
that.
replay.
I will
Let's
tell
take
you
another
that.
look.
This shot was absolutely perfect.
I just
Looks
wanted to get
just as nice
close.
on the second viewing.
Wow. I don't even... That is amazing. I'm having a
Now leading
really
by
good
one shot.
round. My goodness.
All right, one more hole to go.
I think I have 3 eagles in this round.
Eagle
That
on
is
the last hole for this
insane.
player. Let's see if they can't build on the momentum they've created.
Alright, at least I didn't flub it. I was worried, like, yeah, now I'm going to hit some shank shot.
That's nicely done. Lining up from around 160 yards.
All right, we're going to
Little extra
lose
club
8.
required going back uphill for their second shot if they want to get it all the way back to this hole location.
Golly. If I make any mistakes, there's water there. God, this is just so tough, but if I don't do it, I'm never going to have a shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
I think we're all right. Ooh, we're really all right.
Take notes,
Wow.
folks. That's how you do it.
That is how you do it.
And that'll be all she wrote today.
All right, I think I have a negative 10.
They're going to be pleased with that
I do.
performance. In first place
I don't know that I've
completion of
had...
the first round.
I probably
Gotta say,
did on
it's a
some
nice
of the
place to
easier
be,
things,
if you look at the
but
chasing
it's
pack
Pro-Am
group, it
difficulty.
is full of superstars.
This was awesome.
It is going to be interesting the next couple of rounds.
So I will say,
Well, on behalf of
I
myself,
am
Will
happy
Gilby, and
with
Rich
my
Green,
start to the
thanks for tuning
second
in.
season.
Catch you tomorrow.
Alright, so now we've maxed things out. I don't know, do we get VC now every time? That would be awesome, actually, if I could earn extra money. But yeah, I've maxed out my skill options. And again, I'm looking for fittings. There we go. So I got 29 out of 100. Again, you trade them up and so forth. Alright. I am having a wonderful start to my second season. Again, if you have enjoyed this round, have enjoyed the playthrough, please give the video a like if you haven't already, just to help out the channel. And I'd love to have you as a subscriber as well. I will see you next time.